Greetings, this is Marty Gooch, coming to you from the library at Senior Center. I know I miss you guys a lot, wish you were here, but since you're not, we're going to do a video of some chair yoga exercises to do. To begin, let's go ahead and start by just centering on our breath and getting centered for our practice. So just place your hands in your lap. You can turn your palms up or down, whichever you prefer. Close your eyes. Let your shoulders relax away from your ears. And then just begin to notice your nice normal breath. Notice the feeling of the air on your skin. Notice the sounds of the room you're in. Just notice what is without letting it be distracting. And then when you're ready, I'd like for you to begin a nice long deep breath. So take a nice big inhale in through the nose. Feel your belly, your side ribs, and your chest expand on that inhale. And contract on your exhale. Breathing in and out through the nose as much as possible. If you take a peek, you should be able to see your belly, your side ribs, your chest expanding and contracting with each inhale and each exhale. We're going to continue that nice long deep breath. So when I remind you to breathe as we move through this practice, just remember that nice long deep breath is what I'm talking about. And then we're going to slowly open our eyes. So we're going to do a little lower body workout in our chair yoga class today. So I'd like for you to slide your hips out to the edge of your chair, with those sit bones really close to the edge of the chair, sitting up nice and tall. First thing I want you to do is gently cross your left ankle over your right knee. Now, if that hurts your left hip or your low back, you can always cross down here and try to do the same things we're doing here down there. So we're going to start by just having that left ankle up over that left knee, the foot completely relaxed. We're going to start at the base of the feet. We're going to work our way up into our hips and stuff. So I want you to make a fist with your right hand. I want you to use the knuckles on that fist to dig into the sole of that foot. So I really want you to dig into the sole of the foot, just to the place to where it feels really deep stretch and really good massage without pain. So it's sort of like a deep tissue massage for your foot. I want you to work all the way up into the ball mounds of the toes, the ball mounds of the foot, back through the arches, all the way back through your heel. If there's any tight spots in that foot, spend a little extra time in those tighter, tender spots. Just give it a little love. And then when you're ready, you're going to slide your fingers up between your toes. You're going to spread your toes nice and wide. And you're going to gently curl those toes back. So if you're having to do that down here, you can do it down here too. Either way that works for you. And then gently curl the toes under. Feel a nice stretch for the top of the foot, the top of the toes. And then let those fingers slide out from between those toes. We're going to take our index finger and our thumb. We're going to grab the base of that big toe. We're going to give it a squeeze, a twist, a pull, and just massage that big toe. You're going to work down through each toe, one at a time. All the way down to that pinky toe. Give a nice little massage for your toes. When you're finished, take both hands and wake that foot up. So clap on that foot, drum on that foot, really give that foot a nice wake up. And then end with nice easy massage for your left foot. Do whatever feels good to your left foot. Start making a gentle massage. And then I'd like for you to slowly lower that left foot back to the floor. I want you to close your eyes for a moment and just come back to your breath. If you've lost that long, deep breath, try to bring that back. If it feels good to turn the palms up toward the ceiling, go ahead and do that. And let those shoulders relax. And then just notice how your left foot feels on the floor compared to your right foot. Just notice if there's any difference. And then slowly open your eyes. Take that right ankle. We're going to do the same thing on this side. So if you can, cross that right ankle over that right knee. Make sure the ankle bone's on the other side of the knee. There's no pain in the hip or the low back. If there's pain here, lower down here. And try to do these same things. If you can't accomplish this, just wait for the next thing and we'll go on from there. So we're here. The foot's relaxed. We're going to make our fist with our left hand. And we're going to iron out the sole of that foot with a nice deep tissue massage with those knuckles. So dig in, feel a nice stretch, nice massage, bring some nice blood flow to that connective tissue in the bottom of the foot. Work all the way up through the ball mounds of the toes, the ball mounds of the foot, back through those arches, the inner arch, outer arch, middle arch, and then all the way back through your heel. And then remember, if there are any tight spots in that foot, spend a little extra time in those tight spots, in those tender spots. Just give that foot a nice massage. And then when you're ready, we're going to slide those fingers up between the toes. Spread those toes as wide as you can stand without pain, and then gently curl those toes back. Feel that nice stretch to the bottom of your foot. Keep breathing that nice long, deep breath. And then curl the toes under. Feel that nice stretch from the top of your foot. And then slide those fingers out from between your toes. Take your index finger and your thumb and grab the base of that big toe. Give it a squeeze, a twist, a pull, and just massage that big toe. Work down through each toe one at a time. You're not trying to pop your toes, but if they pop, that's okay. As long as it doesn't hurt. When you finish with all those toes, take both hands and wake that foot up. Give it a clap, a drum. Really get that foot nice and awake. And then end with that nice easy massage for the foot. Once you finish that nice easy massage for your foot, gently lower the foot to the floor. Make sure both feet are resting on the floor. You're sitting up nice and tall. Close your eyes. Shift your awareness back to your breath. If you've lost that long, deep breath, bring that back. Maybe it feels good to turn the palms up and let those shoulders relax a little bit more. And then notice how your feet feel on the floor right now. And then when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, sitting up nice and tall. From here, I want you to extend both both legs long. I want you to reach out through the heels and bring the toes toward your shin. Flex those feet. Try to straighten those legs completely. And then gently lie back in your chair. So you're like a board laying on this chair. A nice straight line from your head to your heels. Your neck's in a nice neutral position. It's not up here. It's not back here. It's right in the middle. And then I want you to keep that left leg active and straight. I want you to bring that right knee in towards your chest. Bring it in towards your chest any amount that feels okay for you. Once you've got that, I want you to rotate that right foot, wiggle your toes. Feel your calf, your shin muscles work. And then reverse directions. Go the opposite way, just loosening up that ankle, those feet a little bit. And then slowly bring the foot back to stillness. We're going to point and flex that foot a few times. Again, feeling the calf, the shin muscles working as you're pointing and flexing. And then I'd like for you to flex that foot. Keep it flexed. We're going to take the hands behind the thigh and interlace your fingers if you can. And then just straighten your leg any amount you can. Don't worry about lifting it up yet. Just keep that leg completely straight. And a nice straight leg, no pain. Gently lift that leg up towards your face any amount that feels okay for you. Breathe into that stretch. By reaching up through the heel, back through the toes to straighten that leg. If you need to back off, back off. If this hurts and you just can't do it, just chill out, take a break, and come back when we go move on to something else. From here, take your left hand over to the chair and let your right leg drift out to the right. Trying to keep it straight, trying to keep it high, getting a nice stretch for your hip, your groin. As you're doing that, maybe it feels okay for your neck to look to the left. Take a few breaths in. And then bring that leg back to the center. Straighten it, lift it up a little bit higher if you can. And then take your left hand over to the outside of your right leg. Grab the chair with your right hand and gently move that foot across the midline of your body. Feel a nice stretch right through your IT band, from your hip to your knee. Breathe into that stretch. And then bring that leg back to the center. We're going to bend the knee, hug that knee back into your chest for a nice sling stretch. And then release the knee, extend the leg long. If you're sliding off your chair, fix yourself so you're back on that chair in a nice board shape. Nice neutral neck. From here, I want you to keep that right leg active and heavy on the floor and bring that left knee up toward your chest. We're going to do the same thing on this side. So you can grab the back of the thigh, you grab the front of the knee, whatever works best for you. Bring that knee in towards your chest and then rotate that foot, wiggle the toes. And then rotate that foot the other way. And then bring that foot back to stillness. We're going to point and flex that foot a few times. Feel that calf muscle, that shin muscle, those shin muscles working. And then flex the foot. Keep it flexed. Take your hands, interlace your fingers behind your thigh, and straighten your leg. With your leg completely straight, so you're not here, you're here. Even if that means you need to be down here, it's okay. And then gently lift that leg up any amount that feels okay for you. Still stretching out through the heel, back through the toes, getting that maximum stretch for those hamstrings. Remember, no pain, so if it hurts, back off a little bit. Breathe into that stretch. When you're ready, release your right hand to the chair and just let your left leg drift out to the left. Breathe into that stretch. then slowly bring that leg back to the center, maybe lift it a little bit higher. And then when you're ready, we're going to take our right hand to the outside of our left thigh, grab that chair with your left hand, and just watch that left leg drift to the left. Feel that nice stretch for your IT band, right from your hip to your knee. Try to keep that right leg straight, feel that stretch. And then bring that leg back to the center. We're going to bend the knee, hug it back in toward the chest for that nice sling stretch one more time. And then slowly release both feet back to the floor. Press yourself back up the seat. I want you to make sure those sit bones are still out close to the edge of your chair. You're sitting up nice and tall, still breathing that nice long deep breath. So we work the hamstrings, the hips, the IT bands. Now we're going to go ahead and work those hips a little bit more if this feels okay for you. So this is one, if it hurts your hips or you've got hip issues, you might want to skip this one. But if you're feeling good, see if you can cross that left ankle over that left knee and flex that left foot, just like we started with that foot massage. You can also cross down at the ankle if that's too much. Once you're there, keep that foot flexed, lengthen the spine, and then gently lean forward, lowering toward that shin any amount that feels okay for you. Breathe into that stretch for that hip. You should feel a nice stretch for your left hip, maybe even your low back. Hold that for a few more seconds. Keep breathing. At any time, you can back off. And then inhale, rise up. Lower that left foot to the floor and take that right ankle up over that left knee. Flex that left foot. When you're ready, lean forward. Only go where you can go without pain. Feel a nice stretch in your right hip. When you're ready, rise back up, lower those feet to the floor. From here, we're going to do a couple of standing poses in the chair. So again, this works the lower body and the upper body. It works as really a whole body workout. So walk your knees away from each other. Keep the hips facing forward and walk those knees as far away as you can. And then extend your arms. You should be feeling a nice stretch through your groin, your hips. Extend those arms out to the side and feel the fingers reaching in opposite directions. Feel that tension moving from your fingertips out toward the wall. Feel that nerve tingle through your arms, through your chest. And then gently drop your right hand. We're wanting to keep those arms right in line with your shoulders. And then just tilt over as much as you can without pain. And then slowly bring it back to the center. And then exhale, drop that right hand down toward the floor. Let that left hand go toward the ceiling, but keep those arms right in line with those shoulders if you can. If it feels okay for your neck, you can look up towards your left hand. You could have done that on the right too, but if you're feeling it, go for it. And then bring it back to the center. Lower your hands to your knees and walk your knees back to the front. From here, we're sitting right out at the edge of that chair still, sit bones, still nice long spine. We're going to take our right knee and we're just going to slide it out to the right, any amount you can, feeling a nice opening for this right hip. From here, I want you to walk your left foot back. Walk your left foot out and try to roll the left foot to the floor. So this is our warrior two. You're going to make sure that your hips are facing forward, your heart's facing forward. And then we're going to extend the arms. With the arms extended, we're going to look over that middle finger of our right hand. And we're going to roll that right palm up toward the ceiling, going right into exalted warrior. So here you're going to lift your right arm up. As your right arm goes up, your left arm goes down towards your leg, maybe sliding that left hand down that leg. Breathe into that exalted warrior. And then slowly bring yourself back to the center. From here, I want you to lower your right elbow to your right knee, and I want you to spin your heart toward the front of your chair. So instead of being here, try to be here. Try to stack those shoulders right over that knee. And then lift that left arm up for a nice side angle pose. From your side angle pose, turn your left hand towards your head. Drop your left arm across your ear. Feel a nice stretch from your heel all the way through your side body, all the way out through those fingertips. And then inhale, rise back up. Use that left arm to pull you right back to your warrior two. And then bring your hands to your hips and walk your legs back to the center. If you need to take a little break here, go ahead and take a little break and hit the pause button if you like. If you're ready, we're going to move it over to the other side. So take that left leg out. Slide that right foot back. Try to roll the right edge of that foot to the floor. Keep your heart and your hips facing the front of your chair as you extend your arm. And let your gaze drift out over your left middle finger. Once you're out over that left middle finger, roll that palm up. Reach for the sky. Slide that right hand down your back leg. Exalted warrior. When you're ready, come back to that warrior two. And then gently lower that left elbow to that left knee. Spin the heart toward the front. Reach that right arm right up toward the sky. Turn your palm towards your head. Extend this side angle pose by dropping that right arm across your ear. Feeling a stretch from your back heel all the way through your side body, all the way out through those fingertips. And then let that right arm float back up. Use that right arm to bring you right back to warrior two. And then release your hands and walk your knees, your feet back to the front. So we're facing forward. From here, we're going to switch to the left. So we're going to roll our knees to the left. With your knees facing the left, I want you to slide your right glute completely off your chest. We're going to do a little warrior one here next. So make sure your left glute is grounded on that chair. If you feel like you might fall off, you can hold that chair with your left hand. Keeping the left knee right over the left ankle, we're going to slide that right foot back. Try to straighten that leg completely if you can. If you can't, just go where you can go. This time, your hips, your heart are facing your left knee. You're not turning to the front. You're facing that left knee. When you're ready, lift your right arm up towards the sky. Bring it right alongside that ear if you can. If you're feeling steady on your chair, you can release that left arm up towards the sky. If you need to hold that chair, hold that chair. Squeeze that imaginary block. Maybe curl that heart a little bit towards the ceiling for a nice warrior one. When you're ready, release your arms and slide your right foot forward. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So walk your knees over to the other side. Once you're facing the right, slide that left glute off that chair. Make sure you're grounding that right sit bone, sitting up nice and tall. Your right ankle is right underneath your right knee. And then slide that left foot back. Remember, you can keep a hold of the chair. You can slide the leg back as much as feels good to you. Maybe even straightening that leg, really activating that back leg. Your hips, your heart are facing that right knee. And then you're going to lift your left arm up. When you're ready, lift your right arm up. Reach for the sky. Squeeze that imaginary block. Maybe curl that heart a little bit toward the ceiling. Take a few nice, long, deep breaths here. When you're ready, release your arms down and slide that left foot forward. We're going to walk our knees back to the front. From here, close by doing some centering and relaxing again and feeling our body absorb or assimilate the stretches we did during our class. So just slide back in your chair. Feel the support of that chair on your back. Let your palms turn open, let your shoulders relax, or keep the palms down and let those shoulders relax, whichever feels best for you. And then gently close your eyes. If you're still cultivating that nice, long, deep breath, I want you to let that go. Just breathe normally. As you're breathing normally, we're going to do about a 5-minute meditation. Just a closing for our practice that allows our body to assimilate any of the stretching, any of the work you did today. So with those eyes closed, your awareness on your nice normal breath, feeling the air on your skin, listening to the sounds of the room, sounds of the center, sounds of wherever you're at. Don't let those sounds distract you. Just be here, right now. With your breath and your body. Keeping your eyes closed, your body completely relaxed. I would invite you to give yourself a nice big yawn. And then stick your tongue out and roll around in both directions. See if you can feel a release of tension from your face, your jaw. And then gently just let that face relax. Let those lips be slightly parted, jaw, the face relaxed. Eyes still closed. Awareness on your nice normal breath. Feeling that air on your skin. Listening to the sounds of the room, the sounds of wherever you're at. Stay focused on your breath. If your mind begins to wander, as thoughts percolate up into your mind, just acknowledge those thoughts. And then let them drift away like a cloud across the sky. As you come back to your breath, back to your breathing, back to the feeling of the air on your skin. To the sounds of the room. And then when you're ready, I want you to gently begin to wiggle your fingers, your toes. Begin to bring a little movement into your hands, your wrists, your feet, your ankles. And then slowly open your eyes and gently lift your arms up toward the sky one last time. And then bring those hands down through the heart center to your heart center. With your hands at your heart center, I'd like to thank you for coming and enjoying this video of chair yoga. I hope to see you back at the Senior Center soon. It can't be soon enough. I miss you all. Love and namaste. Come on. Namaste is a simple Indian greeting. It means the light and the love in me honors the light and the love in you. Have a wonderful day.